look closely at the Mona Lisa. Her eyes, that smile. For 500 years, you were told this was a woman named Lisa. But what if the most famous face in history is actually a man? What if that legendary, mysterious smile is not the look of a rich merchant's wife, but the smirk of Leonardo da Vinci's secret, forbidden lover? A man named Salai? Today, we decode the greatest art deception ever created. I know what you're thinking. Come on, Mona Lisa. It's just a painting. That's exactly what they want you to think. They, the museum directors, the polite historians, they want you focused on the brush strokes. But the real story? It's buried in the secrets Leonardo took to his grave. Part 1. The first clue and the obsession. Let's be honest. The official story makes no sense. The painter is a meticulous genius, and he gets a commission from Francesco del Giocondo for his wife, Lisa. Simple, right? But Leonardo never wanted to give the painting up. He started it around 1503, and for 2 decades, he kept this specific painting, traveling with it from Florence to Rome, and finally, to France. He died with it in his possession. Ask yourself, if your client paid you for a portrait, why would you hold on to it for 20 years, ignoring payment and risking your reputation? Because, my friends, this was never about a client. This was about a personal, intense obsession. Leonardo wasn't painting a subject. He was preserving a feeling, a memory, a connection that he simply could not let go of. This deep attachment was, essentially, telling an untold love story. Part 2. The Forbidden Truth and the Story of Salai. Now we step into the danger zone of Renaissance Italy. We have to talk about Gian Giacomo Caprotti, better known as Salai, the Little Devil. Salai entered Leonardo's life around 1490 as a 10-year-old boy. Leonardo described him in his journals, not with affection, but with frustration. A thief, a liar, and a stubborn little devil. But here's the critical moment often overlooked. Despite the endless complaints, Salai stealing money, breaking things, constantly getting into trouble, Leonardo never let him go. For over 25 years, Salai was Leonardo's constant companion. Why? Imagine a wealthy, powerful, intellectual genius who could hire any apprentice he wanted, choosing to keep this wild, unruly boy by his side for decades. Because Salai was not just an apprentice, he was the master's forbidden muse and lover. This enduring connection, this decision to keep the thief close, is the clearest indication that their bond was not professional, but deeply personal and, given the laws of the time, lethal if exposed. This context is the key to the Mona Lisa. The theory suggests Leonardo could never paint Salai openly, but he could paint him disguised. The Mona Lisa is argued to be a fusion, combining the requested female model, Lisa Gherardini, with the facial structure, particularly the nose and lips, of Salai. The smile isn't cryptic because of a painting technique. It's a secret shared between the painter and his lover. It's the smirk of a man who knows he's hidden in plain sight, right in front of the world's most powerful eyes. That is mind-blowing. Part 3. Decoding the masterpiece and invisible ink. If you still think this is just speculation, let's look at physical evidence. You know those details you can't see, right? In 2010, Italian researchers used incredibly powerful microscopes to examine the Mona Lisa's eyes. And what did they find? Invisible, microscopic letters and numbers inscribed in the pupils. In the right eye, L and V, Leonardo's initials. But in the left eye, letters like C and E. In the background archway, possibly the number 72. This turns the painting from a portrait into a coded message. Leonardo was encrypting his work. He was essentially telling us, the answer is right here. You just can't see it. Why go to such extreme lengths unless the portrait held a secret that was worth preserving for 500 years? Part 4. The fame hoax, and was the theft planned? Finally, let's expose the most audacious commercial lie. We all know the Mona Lisa became famous because she was stolen in 1911 by Vincenzo Peruggia. But was this a simple crime of passion or a masterpiece of corporate stagecraft? The thief, Peruggia, claimed he stole the painting to return it to Italy, driven by Italian patriotism. However, many historians now believe the massive global publicity surrounding the theft was too perfect to be accidental. Think about it. A painting that was merely respected suddenly becomes the single most famous object on the planet because the news cycle couldn't stop talking about it. Some theories argue that the theft was orchestrated, or at least heavily encouraged, by those who stood to benefit from the sudden, astronomical valuation of the painting, turning it from a museum piece into an irreplaceable global commodity. The painting that protected a secret love also gave birth to the modern concept of art celebrity through a spectacular, possibly engineered, crime. It's a tragic irony, isn't it? Vuemax verdict, a code written in oil. The genius of Leonardo da Vinci was his mastery of deception. The Mona Lisa is a shield, a portrait commissioned for one purpose, used to hide a forbidden partner, embedded with codes, and finally propelled to stardom by an audacious theft. She is not just a painting. She is a masterwork of coded emotion, a silent testament to a love that history tried to erase. Leonardo preserved his soul in plain sight. This is what we do at Vuemax. We peel back the polite layers of history, art, and Hollywood to show you the truth that was deliberately hidden. If you want more secrets, whether from history's archives or from the silver screen, subscribe to Vuemax right now and hit that notification bell. We'll see you